Let's solve this inequality. X minus 3 times x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Firstly, what we do is we set the left hand side of the equation equals to 0 such that geez, what happened to my pen? Okay, it's back. X minus 3 times x plus 2 equals 0. So that will give us two values for x. So that will be x equals 3 or x equals negative 2. Okay, so now we substitute either of those two values in the inequality, we will get a value of 0. So that will satisfy our one condition, which is x equal to 0. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to find the other values for which x is greater than 0. Okay, so let's see. Now x equals 3 here, so let's set the value of x equals 4 and substitute in the inequality above. So after substitution, what do we get? 4 minus 3 times 4 plus 2. It's greater than or equal to 0. Let's check. So 1 times 6 is greater than or equal to 0. So of course 6 is greater than 0. Okay, so what we know that we already know that when we have the value of x as 3 or above, this equation will satisfy. So we know that x is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, let's see on the other side. For now we have x equals negative 2. Okay, now let's see a value which is, let's examine two values. Firstly, a value which is greater than minus 2. So greater than minus 2 is x equals minus 1. Now we substitute this value in the inequality above. So what do we get? Minus 1 minus 3 times minus 1 plus 2. Now is this value greater than or equal to 0? Let's check. This gives us minus 4 times 1 greater than or equal to 0. So this is negative 4. Negative 4 is not greater than 0. So we know that any value of x which is greater than negative 2 will not satisfy the equation. So if a value, let's check a value which is less than negative 2. So what is less than negative 2? Negative 3 is less than negative 2. So now we substitute the values again and see if our equation of inequality satisfies or not. So we have minus 3 times minus 3 plus 2. Is this value greater than or equal to 0? Let's check. So minus 6 times minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. So this one gives us 6. So 6 is obviously greater than or equal to 0. So we know the second set of values for which this inequality will satisfy is x is less than or equal to minus 2. So for these values, our inequality will satisfy. That's all for this. Thank you.